Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Proctor Rails live broadcast. Bantams and Proctor taking on the White Bear Lake Bears Bantam A team. We're in mediocre Wisconsin at Westman Arena, great rink. Should be a good day for hockey. Warm outside, warm inside. What was that?
He does it every game.
He does? He's gonna pull a Cam Otis and knock himself out. Both teams with a quick pack talk before the game starts. 2 refs today, one of them really not a good one. Let's see how this one ends up. You might see a lot of penalties getting called today. And it looks like the Rails are going to run 4D today, so we're going to start the game off. Matthews centering Rodberg and Hoops with Hubbard and Dunbar at D. Here we go. Quick draw back to the Bears. Bears try to get back to their D, dump it deep in their own zone. Hoops chasing in, puts his guy into the boards. Matthews trying to chase behind the net. Bears up the middle. Oh, you got to go after that. Bears off the glass. Robert trying to shut it down just inside the zone. Bears walk out at the top of the circles, try to get it low. Dunbar intercepts. Dunbar trying to clear the zone. Matthew picks it up. Matthew over the red line. Matthew with a quick shot right over the net. Rodberg right at the goal line. Fires one just over the crossbar into the far corner. Borman there to put it back in the corner. Borman across the middle, loses the puck. Excuse me, Bears pick it up. Bears back the other way over the red line into the zone. Pumps the brakes in the corner. I think the Bears go for a line change. Hits a centering pass. Turns and fires it back in the corner. Jahola trying to get there first. Shut down by a Bears forward. Bears centering pass all the way through the slot and down the ice. Hoggeston chasing it down. Hoggeston gets there first. Tries centering pass. 5 Bears surrounding the puck. Bears quick D to D. Leave the puck right in the circle. Then they fire one out to the neutral zone for, it's like Borman. Borman up to Tallarico. Tallarico over the red line. Tallarico sidesteps one player, shoots a muffin towards the net. Goalie holds on to it for the first whistle of the game. If you had 13:33 as the first whistle, you are the winner. Tallarico is centering Hoggeston and Elliott, Dunbar and Hubbard at D. Up top for Hoggeston, throws one towards the net. Goalie puts it in the corner. Battle of the sideboards. Tallarico steps in, loses it right at the top of the circles. Bears back the other way. Bears centering pass, 1-on-1 with Dunbar. Hoggeston back checking. Good stop by Dunbar. Good poke check last second, trying to get to the net. Dunbar up the middle. Hits Hubbard, tips it out of the zone. Bears forced to regroup. Bears trying to get it in, shut down by Hubbard. Still shallow in the zone. Pile up just outside the blue line. Pass in, this taper Rodberg. Rodberg over the blue line. Fires one from the middle off the goalie's, I think, blocker over the net. Back to Hubbard, dumps it back in the corner for Hoops. Hoops grinding in the corner, throws the guy into the glass. Matthew pumps the brakes, puts it back up to Hubbard, almost intercepted by the Bears. Bears to the neutral zone. Rodberg intercepts. Rodberg out of the corner. Oh, a little punch to the face. Matthew back to pick it up. Matthew to Borman. Borman trying to go up the boards. Good pinch by the Bears. Hold it in. Bears trying to dump it in deep. Hoops gets hauled down. Bears in the neutral zone, tip it back in for Borman. Borman over to Matthew on the near side, up to Hoops. Hoops over the red line. Hoops gets put into the boards hard. Bears pick it up behind their own net. Quick pass up the boards. Borman trying to hold it in. That should have been an offsides. Matthew at the red line, backhanded to the Bears blue line. Bears stepping up over the red line, dumping in deep for Colt. Jahola back to pick it up. Jahola leaves it for Borman off the back of the net. Up to Hoggeston. Hoggeston, one touch pass out, right by Tallarico. Bears top of the circle, couldn't get a shot off. Puck dribbles into the neutral zone. Bears the cross ice attempt. Hoggeston picks it up. Oh, Hoggeston pass to the phantom player. Picks up his own pass up to Tallarico. Tallarico coming down 2-on-3 with Elliott. Tallarico leaves it at top for Hoggeston. Hoggeston top of the circles, fires one wide of the net. Right to the top for Dunbar. Dunbar trying to hold it in, got launched at the blue line. Elliott back to Hubbard. Hubbard up the middle to Tallarico. Tallarico in the zone with Elliott. Tallarico takes a shot at the goalie's head. He holds on to that one. Matthew steps on with Hoops and Rodberg. Hubbard and Dunbar at D. Puck on the dot. Bears right in the corner. Rodberg throws the body. Matthew up top to Hubbard. Hubbard shot from the point off Hoops' skate into the corner. Bears forward there to pick it up into the neutral zone. Bears leave it top of the circle. Fire one off the stick of Hoops. Bounces in the near corner. Another shot by the Bears in the back of the net. Bears still controlling the puck. Rink wide pass. Shut down right in the middle by the Bears player. I thought he was going rink wide for sure. In the corner for Rodberg. Rodberg ties up Matthew in to help out. And the Bears walk away with it. Pass right out front. Bears couldn't connect. Soft pass off the boards. Pass Rodberg. Bears quick D to D. Hoops being a pest in the zone. Bears wind it up around their own net. Pass near side. Hubbard looking to step. Knocks the puck away. Good poke check to Matthew. Matthew over to Borman. Borman back to Matthew in his own zone. Matthew tries going rink wide. Rodberg was going backwards, not forwards. Bears knocking in deep from the neutral zone. Borman back all alone, rings it around. Hoops gets a stick on it, but that's going to go to not icing. Bears back to pick it up. Zone. Hoggeston with a forecheck, puts the body on him. Oh, almost right in front. Tallarico is shutting it down. Puck dribbles up the boards. Tallarico picks it up. Flicks it up in the air to himself. Couldn't hold on to it. Bears out of the zone, back the other way. Bears over the blue line, dumping in deep. Borman goes for a body behind the net. Bears trying to get it up top. Bears at the top. Elliott being a pest, knocks it out of the zone. Elliott trying to gain control of the puck. He gets tied up on the boards. Rink wide pass by the Bears. Shallow into the zone. Jahola back to pick it up. Jahola trying to go to the boards, knocked away by the Bears. Elliott rings it around. That one might have the distance. It does. That's going to be an icing call on the rails. Matthew with Rodberg and Hoops. Hubbard and Dunbar at D. Puck across the middle. Rodberg picks it up. Rodberg trying to get it off the boards. Gets his pocket picked right at the blue line. Hubbard rings it around. Hoops there to pick it up. Hoops over the red line. Hoops tips it up to Rodberg. Rodberg chasing it down. And that's going to be a penalty on the Bears. Rails are going to go on the power play first today. Is that high sticking or hooking? I think the Bears go into the box. 2 minutes for high sticking. Yep. Tallarico with Rodberg and Hoops. Matthew and Elliott at the point. It's going to be a lot of conversations with this ref this game. And this scoreboard is weird, so it's going to take a while. It's like a TV timeout. They threw a towel over the glass. Got to hear from our sponsors. Huh? Yeah. This game brought to you by Brent's Biffy, where your number 2 is our number 1. Hey, progress. Aren't they all universal, or are they all different?
They're mostly universal. This one's different.
Oh. All right, clock is set. Here we go. Power play for the Rails. Rodrick into the corner, ties up his guy. Talarico in to help out. Talarico walks out in front. Out top to Matthew. Matthew tries to run back to Rodrick, gets poke checked. Rodrick throws it back in the corner for Hoops. Hoops backhands it up the boards of Rodrick. Rodrick into the middle for Matthew. Matthew back to Rodrick. Back to Matthew at the top. Matthew fires one. Gets tipped out front. Goalie makes the save. And the Bears fired all the way down for an icing call. That's a big penalty. 9:32. You got a 2 and a 10, it looks like, huh? He didn't. I was just joking. Mess up on the scoreboard. Rodrick to the net. Rodrick behind the net with the puck. Looking for an outlet. Rodrick up top to Matthew. Matthew back to the dot for Rodrick. Rodrick fires one, hits Hoops. Hoops! Oh, look at you, tapping. Couldn't get a stick on it. Bears pick it up. Matthew with his kick save throws it back in the corner. Hoops with a good forward check. Hoops centering pass on Talarico's stick. Couldn't get a shot off. Rodrick in the corner. Puts it back in the corner for Elliott. Elliott back in the corner for Hoops. Hoops throws up the boards. No defense in there. Rails forced to regroup. Rodrick rink wide to Matthew. Matthew at the red line. Fires it in deep. Brings it around. Got to go hard. Elliott trying to get there first. Elliott tips it up to Talarico. Talarico backhands it to Matthew on the far side. Matthew cross ice to Rodrick. Rodrick's got time looking for that pass. Rodrick takes a shot. Look at a goalie kick save. Talarico behind to Elliott. Elliott up top to Rodrick. Rodrick back to Elliott. Cross ice to Matthew. Matthew in the middle. Matthew fires one. Hoops tips it just wide. Elliott picks up the loose change. Rodrick at the top. Rodrick rink wide to Matthew. Matthew at the top of the circle. Hard shot right on net. Puck sitting there. Good tie up by the Bears defenseman. The Bears fired off the boards. Matthew tips it. Rodrick there to pick it up. Back to Matthew. So it went by Matthew's stick. Matthew again shuts it down. Puts it shallow in the zone. Bears off the glass. Took a weird bounce. Oh, Rails are changing. Bears coming in 2-on-1. Bears at the dots, tries a centering pass, knocked away by, what was that, Jahola. Hoops off the boards, Elliott chasing it down. Elliott's got Talarico break in the middle, Bears get there first and knock it out of the zone. Talarico picks it up over the red line. Talarico top of the circles, forced into the corner. Both teams have full strength. Right up the middle for Dunbar. Dunbar almost got around him. Bears regains control of the body, gets the puck last second. Bears on the blue line, shot towards the net. Colt kicks that one in the corner. Up top for the Bears, back into the hash mark it looks like. On the stick of Borman. Borman kicks it up. On the stick of Dunbar to Haugeston. Haugeston dumps it in deep. Bears working out of the corner, rink wide pass off the boards. Dunbar at the blue line trying to hold it in. Couldn't do it, puts it back for Jahola. Jahola up to Dunbar, a little bit too far out of his reach. Borman tips it in the zone. Bears try to go to the board, shut down by Haugeston. Haugeston with a sidestep. Haugeston turns, fires one from the top on the ice. Bears player kicks it with his skate, shuts down the advancement. Jahola up the boards to Borman, who's offsides. Be a whistle in the neutral zone. So far, first 10 minutes, pretty evenly matched teams, back and forth. Matthew with Rodberg and Hoops, Jahola and Borman at D. Hoops breaks through, gets hauled down. There's gonna be another penalty on the Bears. They're gonna call it tripping, I think. Bears go for tripping. Rails go on their second power play of the day. 0 for 1 so far. Looks like they're going to start off with Hoggeston centering. We got Hubbard and Dunbar with Jahola and Elliott at the point. Bears ringing around. Elliott gets there, puts it back in the corner behind the net. Dunbar chasing it down. Dunbar knocked out the puck. Hoggeston trying to step up. Bears break it out of the zone. Bears over the red line, dumping in deep. Colt behind his own net stops it. Hubbard steps out. Bears player on him right away. Jahola up the boards to himself. Bears get there first, put it back deep in the zone. Bears working behind the net. Jahola, he took him out. Up to Hubbard, a little too far out of his reach. Hubbard somehow gets it in the zone. Puck behind the net. Hubbard going, crashing hard. Dunbar picks it up. Dunbar up top for Jahola. Jahola fires one from the top. Off the post. And Jahola from the point. Power play goal. Puts the Rails up 1-0. Good puck control. Gets it to the top. Jahola fires one off the post. In the back of the net. Take a look. Good forecheck. Dunbar puts it up top for Jahola. Beats the goalie glove side off the post and in the net. Matthew with Rodberg and Hoops. Jahola and Borman at D. Matthew won the puck to himself, it looked like. Bears end up with it over the red line. They dump it in deep. The goal. Bears get there first, off the back of the net, into the boards. Bears shot off of a shin pad. Hoops there to pick it up in the slot. Hoops over the red line. Go wide. Oh, man. Rodberg at the hash mark, puts it in the corner for Hoops. Hoops backhands it out, hits a Bears player. Back to Hoops. Hoops fires one just wide of the net. Rodberg centering pass to Hoops. One-timer over the goalie's shoulder, ends up wide of the net. The Bears dump it out. Borman hands, catches the hand, puts it back in. Oh, that was exciting. Bears up the boards out of the zone. Over the red line. Pass to the blue line. They dump it in deep. Colt leaves it for Jahola. Jahola turns, puts it back in the near corner for Hoops. Hoops up the boards to Borman. Couldn't connect. Bears put it back in deep. Jahola chasing it down. Jahola off the boards to Rodberg. Rodberg spins out of one. Rodberg coming down. Leaves it over Matthew at the red line. Matthew far side. Tries rink wide pass just too far in front of Hoops. Couldn't connect on it. Hoops behind the net to Rodberg. Rodberg kicks it over to Hoops. Matthew there to pick it up. Matthew rink wide to Dunbar. Dunbar top of the circles, puts it on net. Rodberg knocks it out of the air. Bears in their own zone, deep in the corner, fired all the way down the ice for an icing call. Good forecheck by the Rails in that one. Talarico out, centering Elliott and Hoggeston. Hubbard and Dunbar at D, sorry. Puck one to the net, goalie drops a glove on it quick for another whistle. Talarico wins it forward again, behind the net, trying to get there. Bears pick it up first. Bears up the boards. Hubbard steps, nice poke check twice. Puck ends up on the Bears stick right outside the blue line. Dumps it down to the hash mark for Dunbar. He flings it behind the net. Hubbard in the corner. Bears pick it up, trying to get out. Oh, Talarico is going to go for slashing. Look at a check, I think. I don't know what they saw. I thought they were going to call roughing on that one. So the Bears go on their first power play of the day. Is that slashing or roughing? Did he actually come down on him?
I didn't really see it.
Oh. Talarico, 2 minutes for slashing. Puck in the corner for Dunbar. Dunbar gets tied up. 2 Bears players here. Bears walk around behind the net. Playing back, and Gretzky's off as, oh, one-timer off the post by the Bears. Holy smokes. Dunbar getting tied up. Oh, can't clear it right on the blue line. Bears hold it in. Bears top of the circle. Elliott picks a pocket. Elliott coming down one-on-one, taking it wide. Elliott toe drags in the middle. Good defensive play by the Bears. Puck floats right to the goalie. Drops a glove on it for a whistle. Bears defenseman played that one perfect. Elliott had him beat on the toe drag, but used his body to stop him. Rodberg out with Matthew. Jahola and Borman at D. Puck on the dot, back into the corner. Bears looking to break it out. 1:20 left in the Bears power play. Bears pump the brakes near side. Looking for that centering pass. Matthew in. Good pressure. Bears pick it up, back behind the net, leave it in the corner. Bears behind the net. Oh, near side shot. Puck sits in the crease. Good clear by the rails. Holy smokes, the thing was just sitting there. Puck back to the middle for the Bears. Far side to the point, looking for a shot. Back to the middle. Through 2 players to the near boards. Bears back to the middle. Step by the rails. Quick shot by the Bears forward, right point blank. Colt shuts it down. 44 seconds left in the Bears power play. We have Elliott and Hoggeston out with Borman and Jahola at D. It's an inch. Let him be. Puck into the corner for Borman. Borman fires it around the boards. Bears D couldn't hold it in. Back to the neutral zone it goes. Bears over the red line looking for a charge here. Hubbard steps over. Good poke check into the corner. Oh, excuse me, that's Jahola, not Hubbard. Up the boards. Elliott trying to knock it out. Bears hold it in. Bears have a guy breaking far side, or near side, I should say. Couldn't connect on that one. Bears up top. Elliott, good poke check right at the blue line. Clears the zone. 10 seconds left in the power play for the Bears. Bears rink wide pass into the zone. Pumps the brakes. Centering pass right at the top of the circle. Trying to pass across the middle. Bears again and right in the slot. Takes a shot off the stick of Colt, up into the glove, holds onto it. Whew. Both teams at full strength. 11 seconds left in the period. Matthew into the corner for Hubbard. Oh, you gotta fire that. Hubbard trying to clear it up the boards of Rodberg. Rodberg up to Hoops. Hoops got stopped right at the blue at the buzzer. Not enough time to make an advancement. After one, Rails lead 1-0. All right, start of the second, both teams full strength. Here we go. First draw back to the Bears. Robert trying to keep in the zone. Bears up to the blue line. Shallow to the rail zone for Dunbar. Dunbar goes over to Hubbard. Hubbard off the boards of Hoops. Hoops gets pinched off the puck right at the red line. Puck floating back over to Dunbar. Shallow in the rail zone. Up the boards, Robert trying to break through. Hoops in there. Robert got hauled down. They're going to call it, I think, interference on the Bears on that one. Rails, third power play of the day, 1 for 2 so far. Tallarico out centering Rodberg and Hoops. Elliott and Matthew at D. Oh, clean draw back to Hoops, couldn't hold on to it. Hoops has someone chasing down, but he picks up the puck in the neutral zone. Hoops hauled down inside the zone, puts it deep into the corner. Kicks it out to Tallarico. Tallarico's got time. Knocked off Tallarico's stick behind the net. Tallarico's still battling for it, leaves it for Hoops. Hoops near side to Elliott. Elliott, quick shot on net, saved by the Bears goalie, puts it in the corner. 2 guys on the puck. Bears fired all the way down. Just wide of the net for an icing call. It's like 6 inches off the net. Puck won over the board to Tallarico. Tallarico knocked off his feet. Bears pick it up, ringing around. Got to get there. Hold it in. Robert holds it in just inside the blue line briefly. The Bears clear the zone. Bears coming out 1-on-1. Robert back checking. Bouncing puck. Matthew picks it up. Matthew trying to clear the zone. Goes off a Bears skate. Oh, high stick on Rodberg. Touches that. That'll be a whistle. Bears touch it first, so no high stick. Rodberg picks it up. Rodberg up to Hoops. Hoops tries centering pass to Elliott, hits the Bears player right in the skate, back to Rodberg. Rodberg tries hitting Matthew, hits his ref. Cole with the pass up to Matthew. Couldn't hold on to it. Tallarico in his own zone. Got to go, we got 2 guys behind you. Tallarico over the blue line, leaves it for Elliott. Elliott rink wide to Rodberg off of a boot. Rodberg puts it up to the middle for Hoops. Hoops backhands it to Elliott in the corner. Move it. Elliott up to Matthew. Matthew cross ice to Rodberg. Robert fires one towards the net, hits the Bears player in the hand, it looked like. Bears backhanded out of the zone. That should make it all the way down for an icing call. 21 seconds left in the Rails power play. Got Borman out centering Hubbard and Dunbar. Jahola and Augustin at the point. Clean draw by the Bears right to the middle. Bears skated out of the zone. Soft touch pass off the boards. Bears pick up it itself. Quick shot off the back of the net. Dunbar there to pick it up. Tries to clear the zone off of someone's skate. Back in the near corner. Jahola working, trying to clear it out. Borman fires one up the boards. Dunbar tips it out to the neutral zone. And I think the puck bounced into the box when the door was open. Another slashing call? Looks like the Rails, who's going? Oh, the Bears are going for slashing. I didn't even see it. I put the warning out before this game started. There's gonna be a lot of penalties called this game. Did you see that one? I haven't seen half these penalties yet. Puck shot from the top. Jahola trying to crash in, hold it in. Bears get it back out to the neutral zone for Dunbar over to Augustin. Augustin over to Jahola. Jahola couldn't hold on to it. Bears pick it up. Oh, Jahola's second effort. Gets the puck on his stick, shuts down a breakaway. Oh, here comes the Bears in, 1-on-0. Oh, turns, fires one. Big save by Colt. He was in all alone. Big save by Colt. Augustin clears it out. Augustin up the far side. Over the red line, centering pass to Hubbard. Hubbard into the zone. Hubbard top of the circle, fires one just wide of the net. Borman on the far side to pick it up, leaves it up top for Augustin. Augustin working the top. Augustin across the middle, tries to get a shot off. Bears get a stick on it. Puck just sitting there, and the Bears fire it in the Rails bench for a whistle. Minute 3 left in the power play for the Rails. Rodberg out centering, or Tallarico out centering Hoops and Rodberg. Elliott and Matthew at the point. Rodberg ties it behind the net. Hoops there to pick it up, puts it out front for Tallarico. He got tied up. Couldn't get a shot off. Elliott picks it up. Elliott tries a rink wide pass to Rodberg. Rodberg shoots one towards the net through the crease. Elliott leaves it for Rodberg. Rodberg on the outside to Matthew. Matthew down to Elliott. Back to Matthew. Matthew from the top. They're going to call a crease violation, I think. 39 seconds left in the power play. Is that neutral zone or all the way down? All the way for crease? Face-off is going to be in the rail zone, I think. Oh no, they put it right in the neutral zone. .39 seconds left in this power play. Fourth one for the Rails. We're 1 for 3 so far. Bears with the puck at the red line. Trying to dump it in deep to Matthew. Matthew rink wide to Hoops. Hoops over the red line. Hoops taking it wide. Hoops still with the puck behind the net. Centering pass by Hoops. No one there to tap that one in. Rodberg centering pass to Matthew. Back to Rodberg at the top. Rodberg leaves it for Matthew. Matthew from the top fires one. Tallarico trying to put one towards the net. Puck in the corner. Bears pick it up. Oh, right out of the reach of Elliott. Rodberg steps, and both teams are going to be at full strength now. Bears enter zone. Matthew with the body just on the hash mark. Oh, Rodberg. See, that's Rodberg with the body at the hash mark. Off the boards, Rodberg picks up the loose puck over the red line, dumps it in deep. Got to go. Bears pick it up. Rodberg flying around. Elliott there to pick it up. Flicks it over to Tallarico. Tallarico dances it up to Hoops. Hoops going to hold on to it. Tallarico battling. Hoops battling. It's a 5-man pile up behind the net. Bears out of the corner with the puck, throw rink wide. Borman throws it back behind the net. Bears ringing around up the boards. Oh, Tallarico try hitting Matthew just out of his reach. Borman with a poke check right at the blue line, shuts down an advancement. Bears fire rink wide off the boards. Matthew turns up the boards to Dunbar. Dunbar up the middle to Augustin. Augustin coming down 1-on-4. Augustin in the corner, centering pass to Dunbar. Dunbar the shot into the stomach of the Bears goalie. Jahola in puts it back deep in the zone. Only Bears players around it, up the boards. They're going to flick it out of the zone over the head of Borman all the way down for an icing call. So far, Rail's doing a good job forechecking. Matthew out centering Rodberg and Hoops. Borman and Jahola at D. Puck over to Rodberg, puts it up top for Borman. Borman puts it back up the boards. Rodberg to Matthew. Matthew across the middle over to Jahola. Jahola from the top, shot wide of the net. Good pinch by Borman, puts it back behind the net for Hoops. Hoops tries centering pass, knocked away by the Bears. The Bears flick it up to the neutral zone, right on the tape, couldn't hold on to it. Matthew back in his own zone, up the boards, just out. Bears looking to regroup, get everyone back on sides. Good step by Hoops. Jahola trying to pin it at the red line. Bears get control of it and put it in deep. Colt stops, leaves it for Borman. Borman centering pass to Hoops. Hoops tips it right on net. No icing call. Bears going in their own net. Rodberg puts a body. Oh, he hauled him down. Rodberg comes out of the corner with it. Rodberg up top to Borman. Borman shot from the top, just wide of the net. Rings it around in the corner for Jahola to pick up. Jahola back behind the net for Hoops. Hoops centering pass, knocked away by the Bears. Borman steps up, puts it back in the corner. Bears grab it out of the air. Off the glass, up the zone. Matthew there to pick it up. Matthew goes off the boards. Bears pick it up. Good stop by Matthew. Good poke check. Matthew centering pass to Hoops. Hoops at the red line. Hoops coming in 1-on-2. Hoops shot from the top of the circles over the net. Borman steps up. Oh, kicked it right back in the corner. Hoops still battling down low. Hoops tries a centering pass. Bears player there to pick it up. Nice rink-wide pass by the Bears through the neutral zone. Touch pass near side. He pumps the brakes, looking for an outlet pass. Rails can't clear it. Matthew fires it up the boards. No icing. Okay, the Bears touch it. Bears quick pass up to the blue line. Hubbard trying to shut it down just in the neutral zone. Bears charging towards the net. Backhand. Good play by Dunbar, tying his guy up. Bears still trying to get to the front of the net. Goes far side on the hash marks. Back in the corner. Bears centering pass. Intercepted by Hoggeston. Hoggeston up to Elliott. Elliott tried backhanding it up to himself. Hits a skate. Turns, fires it in the zone. Bears in the corner with Hoggeston. Oh, evades two players up the middle. Bears over the red line. Touch pass up to the blue line. Tip it in the corner. Good work by Hubbard. Hubbard wins the battle. Oh, almost killed the ref. Off the glass. Is it going to be on net? No. Icing call for the Rails. The ref just saw his life flash before his eyes. Tallarico out centering Elliott and Hoggeston. Borman and Jahola at D. Puck on the dot. Tallarico back to Borman, fires it around the glass. There's D, steps in. Tries a centering pass. Tallarico intercepts. Off the stick of Elliott. Oh, they're calling no icing on that one. That was close. Oh, a guy fell going into the boards. Elliott landed on top of him. Borman the shot wide of the net, or Jahola the shot wide of the net. Borman puts it back in the corner, shallow. Stopped by Hoggeston at the blue line. Goes a wrister towards the net. Goalie gloves it out of the air. Matthew out centering Rodberg and Hoops. Borman, Jahola still at D. Bears with a draw, right clean in the corner. Borman tried to hold it in. Bears get the puck, come down 2-on-1 on Jahola. Bears wide, quick shot wide of the net. Puck bounces up the boards. Bears get control of it. Borman battling in the corner. Bears back on top of the circle. Quick shot into the guts of Colt. Holds onto that one for a whistle. Puck on the dot. Robert through the middle gets tripped up. Robert on the ground, backhands it out. Hoops racing for it. Hoops in a foot race with a Bears player. Hoops gets there first, leaves it in the corner. He gets tied up. Puck up the boards. Matthew on the dot, fires one off the paddle. The goalie into the corner. Jahola at the top of the puck. Backhands it off the top of the glass in the corner for Rodberg. Rodberg centering pass to Matthew. Couldn't get a stick on it. A little out of his reach, it looked like. Matthew's trying to hit Borman. The Bears put it back out in the neutral zone. Borman tried coming near side. Bears loose puck, shot on net. Colt kick save into the corner. Borman gets knocked off his feet right on the goal line. Oh, that was a big hit. Holy smokes. Rodberg just got launched in the corner. That might be a roughing, I'm guessing. Bears going to the box, 2 minutes for a roughing on that one. Hard to distinguish. Next year in high school, all those hits are legal. Rails power play number 5 of the day, I think. Still 1 for 4. Puck on the dot. Tyler got quick control of it. Elliott picks up the loose puck. Elliott on the hash mark. Backhands it up top for Matthew. Matthew rink wide to Rodberg. Rodberg back to Matthew. Matthew tried hitting Rodberg. Bears get a stick on it. Rodberg backhands in the corner. Hoops picks it up, tries hitting Tallarico. Tallarico up top for Rodberg. Rodberg shot from the point into the glove of the Bears goalie who holds on to it. Minute 36 left in the power play for the Rails. Tallarico wins it to Rodberg. Rodberg across the middle. Rodberg fires one. Bears get a stick on it. Puck goes wide of the net. Bears trying to clear it. Hoops and Tallarico on it, but the Bears still walk away with it. Bears over the red line into the zone. Trying to toe drag back to the middle. Good step by Rodberg. Rodberg is put into the boards. Matthew up the boards, picks up his own pass. Matthew behind his own net. One Bears player chasing him down. Being a pest. Good forecheck by the Bears. Bears are getting another penalty? What was that for? I don't know about that. Matthew picks up the loose puck. Matthew into the zone. Bears touch it. A slash?
No, it was a check. I think he called it check. Well, it was a clean check and he called it check.
Well, the one that was hit Nixon, that's a clean one too. It just looked bad, but it was a clean hit. They call too many penalties. This is ridiculous. So the Rails will go up 5-on-3. I think he called a slashing on that and it was a hit. Hey, next time I play at the Proctor, should I play the Harry Potter theme music?
Pretty sure he's getting a bench later too.
He's getting what? God, ridiculous. Puck on the dot, guy sitting on it. They gotta blow the whistle. That's safety. Blow the whistle quicker. Get jabbed in the nuts. Puck up top for Matthew. Matthew across the middle. That should be a penalty on Elliott. Elliott's going to get interference. Hooking. Oh. Even though we're in Wisconsin, hooking still isn't legal. It's only legal in Vegas, boys. Elliott going to the box. 2 minutes for hooking. Be a 5-on-4 for 39 seconds. A 4-on-4 for 11 seconds. And then a power play for the Bears for 11 seconds if we get that far. See what happens. Who knows? There could be more penalties called by then. Bubbles. Puck in the corner for Rodberg. Rodberg gets tied up. There's this Tallarico up the boards with the puck. Leaves it back for Matthew. Matthew rink wide to Rodberg. Rodberg one-touch pass to Tallarico. Tried to hit Matthew breaking down the middle. Couldn't hit him. Tallarico off the boards. Bears put it back into the middle. Bears dump it in deep. Rodberg chasing down one Bears player. Rodberg over to Cooper. Colt. Oh, right in front to Tallarico. Tallarico skates it out of the zone. Coming down 3-on-2. Bears are changing. Tallarico leaves it for Matthew. Matthew, top of the circle, ran the blocker. Big save by the Bears goalie. Now it's 4-on-4. 4-on-4 for a minute. Up the middle, Matthew intercepts, goes off the boards. Bears put it back in the neutral for Tallarico. Tallarico knocks it away to Matthew, or Hoops dumps it in deep. Hoops chasing it down. Hoops in the corner, trying to tip it up to Tallarico. Hoops gets tied up. 4-on-4 hockey. Bears through the neutral zone. Right in the middle for the Bears. Somehow deflected. Puck right in front of the net. Bears couldn't get control of it. Matthew puts it out of the zone. Hoops chasing it down. Bears shut it down. Bears back in the zone. Robert goes for a hit and misses. Pass across the middle, near side. Shot just wide of the net. Off the top of the glass and in the upper netting. 22 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Chaos. 4-on-4, we have Borman out with Augustin, Hubbard, and Jahola at D. Hubbard behind his own net. Far side, throws it up the middle, intercepted by the Bears. 10 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Bears trying to advance. Quick turn, fires one up to the blue line, tips it in. Bears on a power play now for 11 seconds. Jahola up the boards. Bears D back to the hash mark. Bears have a guy breaking one time. A good step by Hubbard. Intercepted the pass. Hubbard over the red line. Both teams at full strength. Hubbard fires one over the goalie's head. Augustin puts one up the boards. Bears player there to pick it up. Bears fire one behind the net. Elliott crashing in. Elliott loses it in the corner. Bears put it back behind the net. Borman in the near side picking it up. Borman near side trying to hit Augustin. Couldn't get a stick on it. Augustin turns, puts one on net. Goalie stops it with the paddle and drops a glove on it. You're not going to believe this. Shots are still 0-0. Tough game. It's like a pitcher's duel. Matthew with Hoops and Rodberg. Dunbar and Hubbard at D. Puck on the dot. Rodberg steps in, picks up the loose puck. Rodberg far side on the hash marks. Centering pass to Matthew. Matthew couldn't get a grip of it and get a shot off. Bears knock it away and they're back the other way. Into the stomach of Hubbard, puts it deep into the zone. Hubbard turns, fires one. Bears defenseman hold it in, put it back in the zone. Dunbar picks up the loose puck, taps it out. Into the neutral zone for the Bears. Oh, it's just changing possession 5 times there in 2 seconds. Bears finally gain control, dump it in deep. Dunbar behind his own net. Dunbar up the boards to Matthew. Rodberg goes off the boards, shut down by the Bears right at the blue line. Bears put it back in deep. Dunbar back off the boards to Matthew, too far out of his reach. Bears try to put it back towards the net, soft shot. Matthew up to Rodberg at the blue line. Rodberg pumps the brakes, tries to put it in deep, puts it in the corner. Matthew chasing it down. Matthew taking out a couple Bears. Augustin tries centering pass to Rodberg, knocked away by the Bears. Augustin the blue line, out front for Matthew. Augustin, second attempt, couldn't tap it in. Over to Dunbar, taking the shot right into the stomach of the Bears player. Oh, there's going to be a penalty on Augustin, I think. Yeah, what's that one going to be? Elbowing. Augustin going to the box. 2 minutes for elbowing. Half this game, one of the teams has been on a penalty kill. Quick draw on the dot. Tallarico wins it, flicks it down the ice. Now the clock is starting a little late. 8 seconds left in the period. Seven seconds. Clean draw by the Bears up to the top. Elliott being a pest at the blue line, almost cleared it. Oh, right at the buzzer. Bears fire one, stopped by Colt. They're not going to call on that. No way. No ways, right at the buzzer. You're kidding me? God, these guys are ridiculous. End of the period, Bears player shoots one right at the buzzer. Looks like the refs are talking about it. I think they're going to give him a penalty for shooting after the buzzer. It's right. I don't know, they're talking. I don't think it's going to happen. No penalty. That's all right, good. All right, after 2, Rails go to the locker room up 1-0. Shots, as you can see, are still 0-0. And the Bears will be on a minute 49 power play when the third period starts. Be back in 15. Welcome back to live hockey. Start of the third period. Rails leading 1-0. Rails are going to start the third period off. A minute 49 penalty kill. A lot of non-calls being made, or maybe you call them non-calls. A lot of bad penalty calls this game. Started off Matthew with Rodberg, Hoops and Hubbard at D. Or Rodberg and Hubbard at D. Hoops and Matthew at forward. Bears to the neutral zone. Tip it up to Rodberg. Rodberg backhand behind his own net. Bears there to pick it up, leave it in the corner. Hubbard chasing it down. Bears trying to go up to the top. Little too hard of a pass. Back out to the neutral zone. Hoops chasing it down. Bears at the red line. Matthew picks it up the red line, dumps it in deep. Hoops going in for a forecheck. Hoops gets there first. Hoops gets tied up. Two Bears players. Bears walk away with the loose puck. Bears centering pass right at the red line. Over the blue line, dump it in deep. Too many people don't know. Colt couldn't step out of his net. Rodberg in the corner. Bears trying to centering pass, knocked away by Matthew. Matthew fires one off the glass. Rodberg chasing it down. That's going to be an icing call. 51 seconds left. The penalty kill for the Rails. Tallarico with Elliott, Borman, and Jahola at D. Puck on the dot. Tallarico puts in the corner for Jahola. Jahola behind his own net. Back up the boards. Out of the reach of Tallarico. The Bears pick it up at the top of the blue line. Bears near side working around the top. Rails trying to keep it to the outside. Bears back up top to the D. Back to the hash mark. Skates it out. Right in the slot, fires one. Cole with a big save. Bears leave it back at the top for the D. Bears on the hash mark. 10 seconds left in the power play. Intercepted by Tallarico. Tallarico off the boards. Trying to clear. Bears hold it in. Jahola with a poke check. Holds it up on the boards. And both teams are at full strength. Bears walking out top of the circles. Back to the corner. Touch pass to the middle. Puck just floating. Tallarico backhands it out of the zone. Soft enough, no icing. Augustin chasing it down. Bears still in control of the puck. Augustin, good forecheck, puts it out towards the front of the net. Bears bank it out the boards, back in the near corner. Trying to slap it out. Hubbard at the top, trying to hold it in, bounces over his stick. Hubbard puts it on the stick of a Bears player at the neutral zone. Bears dumping in deep. Dunbar chasing it down. Dunbar around the boards. He gets tossed into the glass. Hubbard picks up the loose puck. Hubbard across the middle, up to Augustin. Augustin over the blue line. Augustin fires one off the shin pad of the Bears defenseman. Dunbar puts it back towards the net. Tipped by Elliott just wide of the net. Elliott going for a wraparound. Puck sitting out front. Elliott gets a shot just wide of the net. Bears turn, fire one up the middle. Augustin holds it in. Elliott at the top, over to Tallarico. Tallarico couldn't get a shot off Bears on him too quick. Bears flip it up into the neutral zone, bouncing puck. Tallarico there to pick it up. Tallarico off the boards. Matthew on his own blue line picks it up to Augustin. Augustin trying to hit Matthew. Past Jahola, Dunbar puts it in deep. Bears defenseman back, pick it up off the boards. Touch pass to the middle, Bears to the neutral zone. Bears centering pass just out of the reach of a player. Borman backhands up the boards to Matthew. Matthew trying to go off the boards, shut down by the Rails defenseman. Rodberg slaps it back out to the neutral zone. Bears back to pick it up. Rink wide, D to D. Off the skate of Rodberg, bouncing at the top of the circles. Rodberg puts the body right at the blue line. Hoops steps in. Rodberg gets the puck. Rodberg inside the blue line, across the middle. Turns, tries to get a shot off the blocker. The goalie bouncing puck in front. Hoops tries to put it in front for Matthew, gets shut down. Puck up the near boards, far boards. Borman fires it around. Right in the stick of Rodberg near side, flips it towards the net. Hoops turns, fires one right through the slot, it looked like. Puck back up top for Borman. Borman puts it back in the corner. Rodberg slaps it back up to Borman. Borman back behind the net. Hoops centering pass, puck sitting up front. Matthew tries to fire with fans on it. Hoops picks up the loose puck, backhands one, finds the 5-hole, I think. Puck was sitting in front of the net for a couple seconds, it seemed like. Hoops steps in, strong backhand on the ice, goes 5-hole. Good forecheck by the rails. There it was. Matthew couldn't get the shot up. Puck sat there. Hoops stepped in. Quick backhands put the rails up 2-0. Tallarico out with Hoggeston and Elliott. Dunbar and Hubbard at D. Tallarico wins it forward. Elliott slips through the face-off circle into the corner. Elliott with the puck behind the net, loses it. Right onto a bear stick. Back the other way. Tallarico from behind. Didn't hit the guy from behind, but back check. Dunbar up to Elliott. Couldn't hold on to it. Bears in the neutral zone. Oh, look like Tallarico was going for a big hit. Bears into the zone. Bears cut in the middle. Good step by Dunbar. Right out of the reach of a Bears forward. Look at that, a good shot right on the side of the net. Bears walk out front, try to wrap around. Colt shuts down the pipe. Puck bouncing around down low. Elliott trying to clear it. Bears hold it in. Bears dump it back in deep. Bears on a forecheck right now. Dunbar ties up his guy. Tallarico there to pick it up. Tallarico cuts to the middle. He's going to skate it out of the zone. Tips up to Elliott. Elliott into the zone. Elliott turns into the corner, puts it back behind for Tallarico. Tallarico centering pass. No one there. Out of the zone. Oh my gosh. Tallarico feeds the middle. No Rails players in sight. Clears the zone, and Rails are going to get an offsides call. Is this laptop here the whole time? Hey, it's not locked? Puck back to Jahola. Jahola tries to get in. Hoops. Second whack. Puts it in deep. Robert flying in the zone. Up the boards for the... Oh, Robert gets a puck right out in the middle. Look like he was turning goofy. Couldn't get it out of his forehand. Quick pass up the ice by the Bears into the rail zone. Bears backhanded back deep. Bears player behind the net looking for that centering pass right to Robert. Robert tips it up. Ends up on a Bears player's stick. Tipped right in front into the glove of Colt. Track that one down. That was a good tip. Matthew out with Roderick and Hoops. Borman and Jahola. Borman tries to ring it around. Didn't get a full whack at it. Bears put it back in the corner. Good tie-up by Jahola. Matthew in to help out. Jahola flicks it up the boards. Hoops takes a second whack at it. Gets it out to the neutral zone. Hoops flying in the zone. Bears off the boards. Clear the zone. Bring it back in themselves. Matthew with a stick on it. Hoops takes a swipe. Misses it. Bears quick D to D in the neutral zone. Up the boards, off Matthew's skate, still in his skates. Matthew trying to clear it, sitting right in the blue line. Bears somehow hold it in. The force field takes a second swing at it, knocks it out of the... Excuse me, holy smokes. Oh. Bears over the red line, into the zone, right up the middle. Backhand attempt to pass out of the reach of a player. Hoops up to Matthew. Matthew off the boards. Bears D hold it in. Tip it up to Rodberg. Rodberg coming out 1-on-2. Rodberg across the middle. Rodberg over to Hoops. Hoops tips it wide of the net. Hoops near side to Matthew in the corner. Matthew up top to Jahola. Jahola fires one off the shin pad of Hoops, goes to the boards. Borman crashes in the corner. Another centering pass. Bears knock it away. Borman with a good forecheck in the corner, taking on two Bears. Bears walk out with it. Quick D to D. They fire one out of the zone. Oh, that's going to tip it in. Nice touch pass back to a forward crashing in. Elliott picks his pocket right inside the blue line. Elliott back to the way, 1-on-3. Elliott gets pushed to the boards. Elliott still with the puck though. Centering pass, knocked down by the Bears. Hoggeston right at the slot. Turns, fires one, tipped over the net. Bears pick it up. Bears up the boards, pass. No icing call. Dunbar back to pick it up. Dunbar leaves it for Hubbard. Hubbard up the boards, trying to hit Hoggeston. Over Hoggeston's stick, Bears put it back towards the net. Colt puts it in the corner. Dunbar battling in the corner. Stick lift by Tallarico. Bears coming out towards the front of the net, knocked behind. Hubbard trying to pass it out. Bears defenseman doing a good job holding that line. Dunbar tying up going into the boards. Elliott. Puck sitting on the hash marks, back towards the front. Colt puts it in the corner. Tallarico knocks it to the boards. Elliott on the red line, dumps it in deep. And a couple of rails go for a line change. Hoggeston crashing in hard. Hoggeston puts his guy into the boards. And loses the stick. Centering pass by the Bears. Back and forth. Shot all the way down, right on net for Colt. Colt flies it out, or flings it out of the zone. Puck bouncing around the neutral zone, keeps changing possession. Bears finally pick it up, try to put it in deep. Matthew knocks it down with his hand. And Hubbard's going to the box. Hubbard be tripping. Bears going back on the power play. Has there not been a lot of whistles? It seems like this period is going super fast. Hubbard, 2 minutes for tripping. Matthew Rodberg out at forward. Borman and Jahola at D. Bears win the draw clean, back to the top. Fires one from the top into the chest of Colt. He holds on to that one. 5 seconds off the clock. It's like Borman's coming off. Rodberg's going to play D. Elliott and Matthew at forward. Puck on the dot. Good job by Jahola. Jahola puts it back up the boards. Bears defenseman holds it in right at the hash mark. To Jahola, Bears walk out front. Rodberg ties up. Shot just wide of the net. Bears behind the net, back in the corner. Rails are running around right now. Matthew soft off the boards. Bears D hold it in. Put it back to the hash mark. Bears working out of the corner. Centering pass. Okay, Rodberg might have got a stick on that. Shot just wide of the net. Bears back behind the net. Trying to crash the middle, it looks like. Shot. Colt puts that one in the corner. Back up the boards. Matthew chasing it down. Bears back on the hash mark. Back in the corner. Bears moving the puck well. Rails. Oh, puck sitting on the crease. Couldn't get a second whack at it. Colt shuts it down. Puck bouncing all over by the front of the net. Colt finally drops a paddle on it. That's going to be a whistle. Minute 2 left in the power play for the Bears. Rodberg out at D, looks like Borman. Tallarico and Hoops at forward. Oh, crap. Can stop the clock. Rodberg fires one up right in the stick of the defenseman for the Bears. Bears shoot one wide of the net. Bears quick D to D across the top. Back to the D. Shot tipped. Oh, picked up by Rodberg back door. That would have been a tap in. Bears pick it up, walk out front, shot, hits the chest, Colt in the chest. Puck back out top for the Bears, bounces over his stick. Hoops is crashing hard on this one. Good forecheck by Hoops. Oh, they're calling for a penalty. Oh, puck dribbles out front. Tallarico is going to take a one-timer. Hoops is going to go for, I don't know what he's going for. Bears going back on the power play. Hoops going to the box. 2 minutes for hooking. Oh, he hit him. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. We have 5-on-3 for 25 seconds for the Bears. Looks like we got Elliott out at center, Rodberg and Matthew at D. Puck one in the corner. Stay tight. Don't chase here, boys. Shot from the top. Fire one wide of the net. Clear the zone. Bears going all the way back in their own zone to regroup on this one. 10 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Bears looking to put one away before this 5-on-3 ends. Bears enter the zone. Bears top of the circle, and it's 5-on-4. Bears up to the defenseman. Rink right across the middle. Bears put it to the far boards. Hubbard bouncing around. Matthew picks up the loose puck on the red line. Puts one wide of the net. Matthew still crashing in hard. Matthew trying to take on two Bears. Bears walk away with it. Rink wide pass. Hubbard with a great step. Puts it back in the zone. Bears rink wide, go out the boards. Elliott picks it up. Elliott trying to put it in deep. Bears pick up the loose puck back through the neutral zone into the rail zone. Shot towards Colt, puts it wide. Hubbard, soft. Go soft. Soft. Hubbard gets the puck, fires it down for an icing. 48 seconds left. The Bears power play. Tallarico out with Augustin, Jahola, and Borman at D. Puck on the dot. Borman picks it up, fires it around the glass. That one's probably going to be another icing call. Burn some clock, I guess. 40 seconds left in the power play. Tallarico wins it back to Borman. Borman gets tied up, slips out of it, off the boards. Oh, kick saved by the Bears defenseman near side, top of the circle. Puts one towards the net, bouncing puck. Colt slides over, puts a glove on it for a whistle. 28 seconds left in the Bears power play. Clean draw by the Bears, quick D to D. Bears put the far side, the hash marks. Bears trying to work out of the corner behind the net. Up to the near dot, across the middle, back to the top for the D. He puts it back to the bottom of the circle, back to the top, right in the middle, fires one, tip just wide of the net. 4 seconds left in the power play. Oh, good pass near side. Couldn't get a shot up. Bouncing puck in front. Oh, cleared. Both teams at full strength. And the net's off. Holy smokes. Bouncing puck. Fans are getting unruly. Just kidding, they're not. It's just a Bantam hockey game. Does that delay a game for knocking the net off? Who did it? Corey did. That's going to be a penalty on the Rails goalie for knocking the net off. It's going to be a delay a game, I think. They're not announcing, so I'm guessing. Bears back on the power play. Elliott and Robert go to forward, Matthew and Hubbard at D. Bears win the draw. Bears have an open net, 6-on-4 right now. Bears near side of the dot, back to the top. Bears fire from the top, kick saved by Colt. Up and out of play, not kick save, stick save. He flicks that one out of play. Puck in the corner. Robert turns, fires one, hits the Bears defenseman right at the blue line. He holds it in. Puck bouncing on the hash marks. Robert takes a swap at it. Puck out front for Colt. Puck just wide. What happened there? Net go off again? Net's off. Minute 35 in the power play for the Bears. Puck on the dot. Elliott tying up. Roderick in the corner. Roderick fires it around. Just hard enough to get out of the zone. Bears forced to regroup. Bears touch pass to the blue line. Give and go right up the middle. Roderick steps, gets knocked off his feet. Bears walking it out. Try a centering pass through everyone. Bears back up top with the puck. Bears across the middle. Fires one. Colt tracks it out of everyone into the glove and holds onto it. Big save by Colt. Face off near side. Minute 10 left in the power play for the Bears. The Bears. Elliott to Roderick again. Roderick spins out of one, puts up the boards. Only Bears players. Bears put it back behind the net. Matthew chasing it down. Matthew turned, tried to fire one fan on it. Matthew, full ice shot, just wide of the net. Icing call. Face off in the rail zone. .56 seconds left in the Bears power play. 6-on-4, open net. Elliott wins the draw back to Hubbard. Hubbard fires around the boards. Bears D gets it at the blue line, holds it in, puts it back in. Robert takes a swap at it. Bears still control the puck. Top of the circle for the Bears. Tip. Oh, just wide of the net. Elliott picks it up. Elliott with a full ice shot. That one's going to do it. Full ice shot by Elliott. Puts the rails up 3-0. Empty netter. .39 seconds still in the power play for the Bears. Tallarico out with hoops. Borman and Jola at D. Bears win the draw back clean to their defenseman. They dump it in. Jola knocks down his hand, puts a rink-wide shot off the boards. Bears tap it up to, look at that, Hoops. Hoops tips it up to Tallarico. Tallarico flying in the far side. Fires one over the goalie's shoulder. Jola at the blue line puts it back, or Hoops at the blue line puts it back in deep. Oh, Tallarico tried to hit Hoops, breaking down the middle. Bears shut that one down. Bears behind their own net, in their own corner. Hoops gets there first. Tips it out to Tallarico. Couldn't get a stick on it. Bears back up the boards with Jola. Jola across the blue line, puts one in the far corner. Bears rink-wide pass. Both teams at full strength. Good play by Jola. And that'll do it for this game. Rails win 3-0. Good back and forth game. I think it's 3 or 3:30 tomorrow. The Rails take on Greenway at Proctor. See you then. Thanks for watching.